Was you hanging out with Dana and stuff back then when he was managing Tito?
Yeah. He's still a homie. Yeah.
You still hit him? He can give you tickets to the fights and shit?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, Dana. God damn it.
I hate asking for stuff though. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I trained his kids for a while too.
Yeah.
He has a place here in Orange County. So I hate asking for stuff. But I have a neighbor who's like the nicest dude. His wife cooks food literally every night. And she's like, "Hey, I made food." I'm like, "Okay, cool. I have my kids tonight." And she's like, "No, I made food for everyone." I'm like, "All right, I guess we're having steak, guys." And so he had mentioned he'd never been to an MMA fight. And I was like, bro. And then he mentioned after like conversation, "Hey, bro, there's one coming up in Anaheim." And I'm like, I went home and told my wife, I go, "Dude, this guy spent so much money getting like making dinners I gotta ask Dana." And I go, "I hate to do this." And Dana goes, "Bro, come on, bro. Obviously you can." I was like, "Thanks, bro." And he gave me killer seats. So we went like that last one in Anaheim.
Oh yeah. They go way back. I remember back in the day when Dana used to hang out when he was managing Tito. So
he went to a bunch of my fights. And yeah, so it was cool. I remember driving home. We went out. It was like Tito's show. I'm driving home in a limo. Dana's sitting next to me, and I ended up losing the fight. And it was a war. And I'm sitting with an ice pack in my head, and I'm like, "Bro." And he goes, "That should have been in the UFC." And I'm like, "Yes, thank you." And Tito's like, "Bro, he just needs to wrestle a little bit more." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm like already a champion in Muay Thai. Come on, bro." But he was right. He was right. I needed to get. I wasn't still real good on being able to get up. And then I started. Okay, I fought Josh Thompson. After that, I was like, all right, my whole game changed.
Yeah, so I remember you got your wrestling and you started getting up and you started doing a lot of jiu-jitsu and stuff. I remember those days.
Yeah. I remember with Fabiano.
Yeah.
Fabiano Iha.
Yeah, Fabiano Iha.
Oh, and Giuliano.
Yeah, Giuliano.
We had Giuliano in Newport.
Yeah.
Next to the Ferrari.
I saw him the other day. You know what? I gotta text him back. I think he texted me the other day. I was working on a movie set and I couldn't text him back. I gotta text him back. I just remember that. I just wanted to throw out there that I be doing movies.
How was it being able to like watch Dana on the rise, being a manager and then being one of the greatest like commissioners of all time? Like you obviously got to see it firsthand.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been a good dude, right? And he's been about the fighters. That's what his whole thing was. Is like, hey, let's get this he saw the vision. This is gonna be the next biggest sport. And I was like, yeah. I was doing kickboxing, Muay Thai, Thai boxing, and I was like, I mean, this is my thing. And Tito kept saying, "Bro, you want to make money, this is gonna be the sport of the future, you got to do it." And at the time Dana was his manager, so I was like, all right, maybe I'll take a fight. And then I fought in like WEC number 2. I think that was like my first one, and I KO'd a dude. I just kicked him in the face, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute, most of these guys don't have stand up. So I was like, sign me up. So I got jumped into it pretty quickly, but it was fun. I mean, the thing I think was just being a martial artist and trying to be a student, was trying to learn how do you get up? How do you stop getting a triangle? How do you get out of this move? And so it became really fun. And then I was coaching, so I'd turn around and